In this video, I am going to tell about magnetic effect of electric current. Magnetic effect of electric current. This is. So let me tell you what is magnetic field and magnetic lines. Okay, so what is magnetic field? So the region around the magnet, suppose if this is the magnet and the region around this magnet, okay, where its magnetic if where its magnetic effect is felt, is called magnetic field. So it's called its magnetic field. Okay, the magnetic field is stronger at the close to the magnet, and as we move away from the magnet, the magnetic field becomes weaker and weaker. Okay, at some point away from the magnet it becomes zero also. Okay, zero means the force, the effect of that magnet is not there, therefore the magnetic field is zero there. Now, what are magnetic lines? Magnetic lines are the imaginary lines that emerge from the North Pole and merge into the South Pole. Okay, again let me tell you, once again repeat. Magnetic lines are imaginary lines that comes out from the North Pole and get into the South Pole. Okay, so like this, suppose this is the magnet, then the line, if this is the North Pole, this is the South Pole, they come out from the North Pole and get into the South Pole. So like this, it also like this, so like this. It's okay, yeah. So, and magnetic field lines have very important properties. So they are closed continuous curves. They move from the South Pole and get into the, they move from the North Pole and get into the South Pole, and then inside the magnet it moves from South Pole to the North Pole. Again it get out from the North Pole and get into the South Pole. It is here. So it is a continuous curve. It is like this. It is here. Inside the magnet it moves from South Pole to North Pole. Yeah. And this is one property. And so next it is here, the tangent drawn to a magnetic field lines. The tangent, you know what is tangent? Tangent is a line that is perpendicular to the radius of the closed curve. Okay, tangent is a line that is perpendicular to the radius of the closed curve or the diameter of the closed curve. So that is the tangent. Okay, tangent is the line. It is perpendicular or makes angle 90 degree with the radius or the diameter of the closed curve. So the tangent drawn to a magnetic field lines gives the direction of the magnetic field at that point. Yeah. So the direction of the field lines, yes, the field line has direction. It has both magnitude and direction, and that is why these field lines, okay, they are vector quantity. Magnetic field is a vector quantity because it has both magnitude and direction, both it is here now. So at a particular point, the tangent line that gives the direction of that magnetic field. It's okay. Now second, it is the degree of closeness of the magnetic lines gives the relative strength of the magnetic field. That is, if the lines are very close, means the magnetic field at that place is very strong. Okay, the magnetic field at that point is very strong. Okay, the crowded magnetic lines of force indicate a strong magnetic field. The spread out field lines or less crowded lines indicate weaker field. Yeah, means the lines close to the magnet are crowded together, are very close to each other, very close to each other, and the lines away from the magnetic field are okay, so they are far away from each other, they are not so much crowded. It indicates that the magnetic field away from the magnet is weak field. Now the third property, the magnetic lines of forces never intersect or cross one another. Yes, this is very important. Just like in solar system, the orbit of planets never intersect or cross each other, isn't it? In the same way, the magnetic field lines never cross or intersect each other. Pluto was the ninth planet, and which was it was removed from the planets because its orbit was crossing other planets' orbit, isn't it? So the orbit of the planets never cross others' orbit. In the same way, the field lines never cross each other, they never intersect each other. Very important it is. If two lines of forces intersect one another and north pole of the compass is placed at that point of the intersection, then there will be two north directions at that point, which is not possible. Okay, hence no two magnetic lines of forces can intersect each other. Yes, so it meant to say that this force, the magnetic fields at each and every point has different directions. No two field lines will have the same direction. Okay, so the magnetic field lines, they never intersect each other. It's correct. Yeah. Now, magnetic effect of electric current. Uh, yeah, the magnetic effect of electric current, when electric current is passed through a conductor, magnetism is produced around it, or the conductor acts as a magnet. Important it is. When an electric current is passed through a conductor, a magnetism is produced around the conductor, or the magnet or the conductor itself behave as a magnet. Okay, so most of the magnetism in modern life is due to magnetic effect of electric current. Yes, okay, we have seen this electromagnet. Okay, a magnet produced by passing electricity through soft iron core, that is a tremendous use in industries. Okay, and the the electric current is the basic cause of magnetism. Electric current is the basic cause of magnetism. This phenomenon was known as electromagnetism. Okay, the relation between electricity and magnetism was first observed by Hans Christian Ørsted in 19th century. Okay, so in 1820 he accidentally discovered that a compass needle was deflected when kept near a current carrying conductor. So it was Hans Christian Ørsted. Okay, in the 19th century discovered that when a compass needle placed near a current carrying conductor, so there is a deflection in the needle of the compass. He studied, he saw this here. Okay. Now, direction of magnetic field due to current carrying conductor. Direction of magnetic field due to current carrying conductor. So the magnetic field around a wire must have a definite direction. Yes, the magnetic field around a wire must have a definite direction. In order to find out direction of the field produced, okay, I was going to show you one figure, two figures in which it will be clear. It's okay. Just to see this figure now. I have drawn this figure. Okay, in this first figure, the direction of the current is in this way. See here, this way. The direction of the current is in this way, and see the deflection in this needle is in this one, in the northern direction. It is here. Okay, it is eastern direction. The deflection of the needle is in the eastern direction. This is the direction is given here now: north, south, east, and west. So when the current is passing from this way, the deflection is in the eastern side. This is a compass needle. This is a compass needle. It's okay. This is compass needle. So the direction in the eastern side. Okay. Now look at the second figure. See here now. The current is now passing in this way. In this way. In this figure, the current was passing in that way. You see now. So in this way. Now look here. See the direction. The direction of the needle is in the western direction. It's okay. This is western direction. This one. Is it? It was in the east direction, and the deflection in this needle is in the west direction. Did you see? It's okay. This is an electric circuit. This is the key. Okay. This is the key. It is, this is the key. The key is closed. It is, and this is the source of current. The big line is called positive, and small line is known as negative. It is here. So see the difference. So see the deflection in these two figures in the needle. The deflection in the two needle is quite clear from these figures. Okay. Did you see this one? You see the deflection is different in these two cases. Now listen. If the direction of current flowing through a wire is from south to north, listen to me. If the direction is of the current flowing in a conductor is from south to north, then the wire is kept over the needle. North pole of the needle will get deflected towards west. It is here. Listen to me once again. If the direction of current flowing through the wire is from south to north, and the wire is kept over the needle, compass needle, the north pole of the needle will get deflected towards west. Okay. So this is magnetic field has a particular direction, and it has also magnitude. Strength is measured in the magnitude, and therefore it is a vector quantity. So magnetic field is a vector quantity. This is all about magnetic effect of electric current. This is the beginning. Just I have begun it. In due course, I will make more videos about this chapter. Now in the next video, I will show you the pattern and direction of magnetic field produced when current passes through state conductor. and circular loop and solenoid. Okay, when the current is passing through a state conductor, circular loop and solenoid. Okay, so what will be the direction of the magnetic field in that case? So that I will show you in the next video. Thank you, watch it, enjoy it.